Hello everyone and welcome back. Oh god, that's loud. Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Ebia and we're on the second part. We played Tales of Beseria till New Year's. Oh, midnight. After that I'll be going to bed. So now I have to wake up early and shovel some snow.
Take a look at this.
It's not a lot of snow, but it's...
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There's no better victory than a safe return.
Scout ship setting sail.
Last left off. Well, Wind Dude, or Pendulum Dude, apparently has a gun that can potentially free a Malek's control. And Ifrit is still missing. Basically it, I believe. I thought it was a freaking boulder, but no, it was a boar.
Let's get started. I still need a lot of training. Is training hard? It's necessary, so no, I don't think so.
Classic honor roll student.
Let's get started! It appears that we're finished here.
Where am I supposed to go?
We can do this! What's this? Are we done already?
Smashing down. Do I have a map? There we go. Return to... Oh. It's like, man, that's so far away. Well, I guess it's funny I teleport items, but for some reason, I can't.
I'll end this quickly. We won, right?
Oh, it's garish pink shirt. Now where am I? Man, there's still a big... This world's really big, and I still haven't explored it all. Oh, ha ha ha. Well, let's find out.
Time to dish out spankings.
Nah, you're a level higher than I am. Hey, Caravan, how's it going?
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, so basically I just saw an interactable thing. It's like, jump down. Okay, here's treasure chest. Cool. How do I get back up? Shrug. There's a cave. Alright, go in the cave then. And now I'm here. Can't even warp back to town. So I guess I'm just going to be getting my bandage wrapped tomorrow. Changed, not wrapped. I don't know if I should shovel tomorrow.
Don't waste my time.
Like, it doesn't look like a ton fell. So it looks like it could just like melt instantly.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Dinner was okay. Smoked up my kitchen. Wow, I have just enough. Shiba Inu tail. Found a treasure chest. Death Ward. That's it? Just a bunch of cat's orbs and 2 treasure chests. And a lovely seashell. Seashell. Oh, so I could climb up. I'm just an idiot. Well, that was a thing, I guess.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Ropero?
Nope,
Who's
can't
Siegfried?
say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me
Alright,
much.
done.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Laffy said, may I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Oh my god, Maggie.
I thought his type was more like
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
Oh.
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the umbrella girl. That illusion made Eisen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like
What?
a wife he wants to leave but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name. Perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast
And
him
our
aside.
imaginations are now
And
running
maybe she was
wild.
somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children. But they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone
We have
else.
made up an entire
What's your idea of
backstory
romance?
for this person who
In
we
any
know
case,
nothing about.
Beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
Right. Oh, that's great. And Aizen, not even defending himself or saying anything, so he has no idea what was just created. God, I hope we run with this joke for a long time. Like, if she's still, like, if she's alive and we finally meet her, and they just spew all the stuff that they just came up with. Eh. Oh, now I can go. It's probably because of that thing. Why does this camera feel really smooth? Water!
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island. And let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. Scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did
Well,
that pirate
to be
mean by
fair,
class
Caravan, I
4?
haven't played this game
I've
since
never heard of
November.
that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy, an estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote
Again,
island out
manpower.
there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
I don't.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands
Sounds
of.
like a good place
Makes
to
you wonder
hide.
how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
So what you're saying is that it's a good EXP farming zone. Yeah, see, last time playing, November 13th. So, yeah, it's been a while since I played, so I don't blame you for forgetting.
Demons! There's more of them. A whole band of them rampaging through Roaring Forest.
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more! And they're still on the loose! A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm pretty sure everybody has it rough. Angry glasses. It's an all divide.
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And
I
the
forgot
captain?
that Rokuro was a chef.
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Eisen! You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
I'm curious. Why is gameplay recording resumed in this particular section?
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
Look!
Is this a horde?
There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory.
Thanks for that. Now I've got
She's honestly
goosebumps.
probably not
Let's
wrong.
try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Sumo volcano.
Scout ship setting.
So it's exactly what I thought it was. It's a horde battle where you could get
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work!
items or EXP or both.
Spear place! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Crash through! Paint the town red skies!
For some reason I have Kingdom Hearts music going off in my head. This is like an all-you-can-eat buffet for Belly, I guess. Look at these goobers. Oh, we did
That
it.
was a considerably powerful enemy.
Venus Satchel, resistant shoes, battle boots, Jupiter Satchel, resistant shoes, and horseshoes. Oh, we got a lot. Virtuoso's Vinte.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our guard down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed. Most everything we fought here seems
I
to
need
follow
to
a
get my
pattern.
Kingdom Hearts game back
This is a
from my
good
little
place
sister.
for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another
Tells
island like
us
this
that
one,
she moved,
we should
so
probably
there's no
come
telling where it
prepared for the
is.
kinds of enemies we'll face.
And I feel bad for asking because she has a child that takes up pretty much most of her time. Low-key, at this point, I'm kind of tempted to tell her to just keep it and I'll just buy a new one. I don't feel like spending that kind of money at the moment, though. I gotta pay a power bill tomorrow. Now, bye-bye, gameplay
It's
recording.
too bad that wasn't the real Ifreed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their
Why did
feelings.
you have to say it like
So
that?
Velvet's right then?
Mogilu! Quit giving lobbies that confuse
I
your
was
thoughts.
Velvet on this one. Why did you have to word it
Trouble
that way?
expressing those feelings, I see.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorias do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Freaking Noctis.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey,
What?
are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons.
That sounds a lot like
So
Velvet's
you
story
can
in a
keep
way.
your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Okay. So, oh yes. What happened to Velvet's town? It was destroyed by demons. Her brother was the only survivor. And then she saw Artorias kill him and open up a big giant portal to I have no idea where. And then she proceeded to become a Theranthrope that eats demons. So, yeah. Things
What is
happen.
that?
Penguin!
That's called a penguin, a type of
I was
bird native to
close.
this area.
Penguin.
Their meat is succulent and
Penguin.
tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon.
But says I don't think you should talk there, Velvet.
It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right,
Tropical
enough
penguin.
of the chit-chat.
Says you, Mr.
Magilou.
No Knowledge
What's
Man.
this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Ah. Yeah.
So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Hey, Cinerocro, we really need to keep
grown
better
woman.
track of what we teach
Okay,
this poor boy,
I've
don't
got
we?
it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilou, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing
You know, you're
your
right
real
then.
feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Hooray, progress. I don't remember why we were even looking for this person to begin with. It was like, right, book from thing. Aha. Who left a thing of fish down here? Why? Where's the chest? 170? Yeah, we're not gonna open that one for a bit.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgan. A Midgan craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the Age of Exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan declared war on Southgand.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say, Age of Exploration, more like Age of Exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigand. This must have been a really fun place.
Shenanigan.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a Kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post,
Oh, hey, look, it's generic
everyone will
guy.
act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack.
And that being
Shepherd
possessed-
Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud,
It's not
sister.
how being a leader works, but I guess okay pep talk.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister.
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
I like her hairstyle.
So, there's a demon in Haria. Well, sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me. But have you
Listen,
any
I'm
proof?
a spy, yes, but I haven't really
None, it's
contacted
true.
them.
But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
No, he doesn't to what? I forget. I'm sorry, Caravan.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
while we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
Yeah, to my knowledge, both Aizen and Velvet know about what Eleanor is up to. We don't know if she's been in contact, to be perfectly honest.
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No. That's a bad idea.
No.
It'll have to be Magulu. Or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes. But it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but
But?
watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand
I don't pronounce
is
it
a
as
special
Aminoch.
case.
I thought it was
The village is
Amanok.
called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Welcome to religion. Have to worship our religion. No, nothing else. That's how we keep the peace, right? Little odd thing to say, but after that, you know, honestly, really glad that America's got freedom of religion.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
I don't know. I think Luffy said sort of something.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh? That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think this is what having a brother must feel like.
We're all one big weird family.
Brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet.
Phil, no, he's mine.
Tools to exorcists. She can never
He's
think
my
of you
brother.
as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
I feel like Velvet's mom, Aizen his
She's all
dad,
talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to
Maggie
me like
Lou's
you're
the
the one who's
fun
treating him as a
weird
tool
aunt.
by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick. Which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Just walks over to Aizen and Rokuro. I picked these two.
What does it mean to become an adult?
Good question. I'm 32,
eternal
still trying to
question
figure that out.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons? That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
This
Trust
kill
me,
people.
I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak us darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed
You're
of
sitting.
myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait.
You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Take a...
This recipe looks real tasty.
I was about to say, I was like, is that Dial's tail? Look over days and we're arguing about videos again. Yeah.
Scout ship setting sail.
I wonder when I'll be able to upgrade past 3.
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep,
That's a good
where'd
point.
you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies, spies listening everywhere!
7 o'clock, so we got 5 hours till midnight.
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Always be on guard.
Wow, all sorts of things popped out.
Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Let's do our best. I hope I did a good job.
Shoot, what was it? Slag assault. Earth and fire.
I challenge you.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me. This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Aizen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything.
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cants with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malakim. Compared to other Malakim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Right then, let's finish this!
Is that all you got? I'll help you!
Come on, really?
What are those penguins doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
Jesus
I
Christ.
wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
Welcome back, Caravan. Unfortunately, now I must be RB to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Pepper.
Scout.
Always be on guard.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
Teach him how it works so he doesn't hurt himself.
Is that?
Grimoire? She's moving away.
Big lizard.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is he friends with Guile?
Now, rise.
Is it friends with Dial? No. Big lizard indeed. Holy crap!
It turned red. Oh, he's shy. More like it's angry. Let's not enrage it any further.
It's building up strength. Be careful. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Don't rile it up anymore. Hazen punches it. Sure.
Leave this to me. I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain. Healing circle. Moon. Burning moon. Pierce.
Come on, guys.
Go! Eat it! Guys like the dial! There it is!
The least I can do is heal everybody.
Forget the pain and move! See this? Quickness! See this? Watch yourself! No escape! You're wide open! No escape! You're wide open! Guys like the dial! You're wide open! Let's go! Eat it! Deduction!
You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Any life bottles? Removes all status ailments for one ally and restores HP by 40% in battle. Unfortunately, I have no revives. Oh, snap! I do have a revive! Thank you, Caravan. I appreciate you. I didn't know life bottles did that.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
I helped. Soaring Dragon. Shock Dragon. Purple Witch. The tutorials in this game
the same sort of
kinda
mob as Bianfu?
suck.
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it.
Do it.
I'm
I don't
serious.
care.
I bet you are.
She called your bluff, Velvet.
Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Avarost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
Well, too bad.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
Okay. Help. Battle. I am not seeing anything with KO in the title. Oh! Snap. There it is, caravan. Yeah, I'm just stupid, man. I don't really like the tutorials in this game, which is probably why I haven't really learned how this game works. I mostly have still been button
Aria.
mashing.
Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber all-we thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer. But it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Blink. Hey, Evie, we should read a tutorial for battles. I still think the fact that status ailments preventing you from restoring HP is still a really dumb mechanic. Wow, that's a typo. It is reduced by attacking, and its color width change from light blue to red. It should be will, not with. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I really don't like how the tutorial is presented. I also really don't care for the combat mechanics in this game. That, again, that's my personal opinion. Like, the story is fine. I'm enjoying the party members. Oh, Harpy lady. Harpy go lucky. Well, that's nice. Is combat this weird in Scylla Caravan?
here!
Well, we killed it. We're locked onto enemies by default. Well, we were locked onto enemies by default too in here until I changed it to free. I guess the best way to say is that I don't hate this game. I'm not really disappointed in it either. I'm just kind of.
Haria Village.
To the inn, one and all.
So far, if I have to give it a score, probably a 6 out of 10. A lot of it's definitely being held up by the main cast.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria Village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
I guess it's just a me thing. Yeah, we're level 5. What the heck are martial art derivatives? I gotta sneeze. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. But Syria seems to be more complicated. That's what it feels like.
Scout.
Again, I don't hate it. I give it a 6 out of 10. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just, to me, it's just, eh. Do I think it deserves a remaster? I'm gonna be honest, no.
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
Exactly! It was the discovery of a century. The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo. which made it interesting.
So if you made an innovative new type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
And that is?
I'll put my Chacanito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Chacanito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Chaconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
Why a toilet? The remaster announcement bugged a lot of people. Yeah. Even I'm like, but why?
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Amenoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
Hey everyone, what do you think of Beseria so far? Oh. That's dumb. Taking up time for remastering a less commonly available. Listen, while I may not agree with the fact that Beseria should... While I might agree with the fact that Beseria should not get a remaster, in the end, it's up to Bandai and whoever else makes the Tales series on what they want to do. If you don't like it, you could easily just not buy it. And if you think about it, because it's still relatively new, probably won't take very long for them to remaster it. But Caravan, what do you think of Beseria, my awful playing? Also, I hope I'm not being too much of a Debbie Downer pessimist by always saying that my playing is bad.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Why you haven't seen her? If you consider the fact that she might not be here.
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
Laphicet loves history.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
You know, Velvet, a lot of people would agree with you on that one.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough. But straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, Popo, Mucho, Sancho.
Big?
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like... San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Musan. Now where did you get that from?
Voice sounds very...
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Musan. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into... the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. All right, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
Ah, yes. Children's songs. Hey guys, did you know that children rhymes are freaking
Shall we
dark?
go check on them?
My favorite one that I like to say out loud a lot because it's really easy for me to remember. The peanut sat on the railroad track, his heart was full of flutter. The 415 came rushing by, toot toot, peanut butter. That peanut died! Oh hey, it's 8 o'clock. We got 4 hours left till midnight. Let's go!
Well, any results?
Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas.
Huh?
Huh?
Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening.
Huh.
4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians, huh? Red Moon looks at
Therians?
Velvet.
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
So we can brute force this, but it ain't going to be pretty. It's still going to take a
I take it
while.
we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
We got something.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Enominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Enominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Enominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Enominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Enominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians in Enominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Enominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
Our boy's a nose pass.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
Alright, I have a question for the plot. Why are we doing this? Are we just doing this to weaken Artorias? Because that's what I think it is. Pretty sure at this point. Probably that. Yeah.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
Oh yeah.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
I like Velvet's footwear in this outfit.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Oh, just like you, Eleanor.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
I also really like Velvet's guard that has her arm blade. Yeah. Huh.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
Maybe.
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths, but something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not
I'll
sure
figure
yet.
that out when we get there.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes.
Her
for
game
now.
is checkers.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
I know
No,
nothing.
None. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
A bit.
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
Roku's
I'm
like,
surrounded by freaks.
holds up a mirror.
But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
I'm surrounded by freaks, says the woman who eats demons.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame
Oh, they're
Eleanor is a
fairly
white
similar.
lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly, and Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding taciturn?
You know, when you put it that way, I guess that's
Both
not
of them
wrong.
talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
Both animals,
It's
plants,
all right
and
if
pasta.
Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Your expedition has returned.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Lover class.
Scout ship settings.
A lovely stone. I should try cutting it.
Alright, Aiden, please tell us all about this stone. Oh no, it's Luffy set. Why would you think that's a good idea? I want to see if it could be cut open. No, I think that's just you, Rokuro. It's a pretty stone as it is. Yeah, but the cross section might be prettier. No, he's got a point. Well, maybe, but whenever I see something hard, the urge to cut it apart overwhelms me. Rocks, minerals, hard-headed old men, whatever. Please don't cut any old men. I was about to say something that could have been a little not safe for work. Oh, so you want to chop your woohoo off? Okay. I'm not sorry.
I'm ready for this.
Sorry to cut you down.
Anyway, I hope Tales of Arise fixes a lot of my issues that I have with Beseria. I am looking forward to playing more Tales games.
Here I come.
There we go. Chrissy broke rope, we were all thinking it.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
You're not beasts of weird, but oh well. I am trying so hard. Snake lady.
Don't get overconfident.
They have a face inside their mouth. Huh.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Thunder!
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
I'll do what I can.
I'll end this quickly.
I did good, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Squid!
work, kill.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
I feel like that fight was a lot more smoother. Like, yeah, this, you got this, but only on hard mode. Okay. Express printed. Well, Evie, maybe you should be playing on a hard mode. No, I don't want to. Like, I am actually very okay with just playing on easy mode on this game. I feel like I would be having a much less enjoyable time if I was on hard mode.
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
Nerd!
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Freaky Rokuro being a little brother that he is. It's like, oh, so that's why it tingles.
I won't run away!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious Let's do our best! Like you
Wow. Oh, gee.
I refuse to fall here.
It was a really hard to hit bird.
You better be ready.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm having fun with the combat. universe and Stativerse. Oh. And divide pain. This movie is... I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm having fun with the combat in this game. Which sucks because combat seems to be a very big thing, so now it's just like, am I having fun with this game? Yes or no? I'm going to be honest, at this point, I don't know. I think I'm just playing just to finish it. Again, the story isn't bad. It is definitely stereotypical. Or, sorry, not stereotypical, cliche.
Have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy? Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal. How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast? I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs? Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating? Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag? Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell. I didn't know there was a way to tell. Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream! Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway. Yay! Thanks, Laffy-Set. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu. You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle. I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy-Set. He's already volunteered.
I can do this? Just you watch. This smell is the most bad thing that ever bad it. Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open. Hey, wake up! Wake up, Bienfu! Miss Mogulu, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded. He looks like he's having a bad dream.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh,
Do have a lot of
sorry.
books attached to
I
them.
just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no
I feel like
idea
screwing
that
with
was
him.
possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Moggy Lou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Moggy Lou, I want to get to know you better.
Moggy Lou, I want to get to know you better.
This poor,
All right,
pure
I
child.
accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow,
What?
So that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the?
My boy.
What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from
Our
someone
boy.
so wicked as yourself.
Our son.
Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer
She
eye
really
on
is a
you.
bad
If
influence.
you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Moggy Lou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
That's a very good question, to be perfectly honest.
Hey, Moggy Lou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep, you'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Is that why it's called the heavy book?
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy.
Moggy Lou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
She really is the weird yet fun aunt who's not really allowed over most of the time at family gatherings. You're just like, I see why we don't hang out that much anymore. I also feel like she's the type to give their niece and nephew a glass of alcohol if they had asked for it, just to see what would happen, and it's okay. Where's our hot dog? I should really look at these titles. Now I don't want to. Like, I have never felt
Scout ship setting sail.
the least amount of interest in learning a game's mechanics until now. Is that bad? Would you call that bad game design? Or is it just me? I don't know anymore. Is that just here? Hey, money. Boy, Snake. Your year is ending in 3 hours. Yeah, but at that point, it's definitely not fun. This is a really long area. I have auto, semi-auto, and manual. I could try auto
How
once,
about it,
see what
Laphicet?
happens.
Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
On to battle! But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Thunder!
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
I hated it. Yeah, okay. I just tried to auto battle. Yeah, that was... I don't like it. I think I am going to just stick to manual battle because at least it gives me something to do. It works like FF12. The big difference with that. What? The fuck does this mean? Huh? It was worth a try. Yeah, alright, so... Actually, I can't get into it because stream is about to end. Let's see. Palamedes Temple. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty, you two people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's okay. Follow me on Twitch at Ebia7. Bye-bye.